So today it's the integrity advantage. You wrote the book, The Integrity Game. We really want to dive into how living in integrity, which let's face it, I have a lot of people who have shared with me is like, oh, I'm never going to raise my hand saying I'm out of integrity. Integrity is to some people a dirty word, but either way, for today's purposes, we're going to talk about how living in integrity or alignment builds trust, confidence, and clarity.
I didn't know it was something in personal professional growth. Well, what's that? And of course, the first boot camp coaches training I ever went into was accountability. I learned accountability, how to hold self and others accountable. And so knowing what we know about communication, about critical thinking, about the barriers to critical thinking, about ego defense, about objectivity versus subjectivity. And then you add accountability coaching, techniques, frameworks, dialogues, strategies, and now all of a sudden, getting a little dangerous, right?
Right. This is why I think this topic is so important that it is foundational to everything. Clearly everything that you do. It is also foundational to everything that I do with my clients. I send them an article on integrity to let them know this is the foundation, that it's not a bad thing. And even studies show is when you are out of integrity, when you restore integrity with somebody, it builds greater trust.
What I love is the word foundation. There's a lot that I could respond to, but let me just go backwards a little bit. You said the word
Yeah.
foundation. So the concept is, right, a building, a bridge, or a tunnel will collapse under pressure test without structural integrity. Well, so will we.
Mm-hmm.
But what else did you say that I wanted to comment on? These two answers that we get. Be your word and do the right thing when nobody's watching. Okay. At first, I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But then I realized I'm holding people accountable to doing what they said in the coaching context. But then it dawned on me, well, why did you say you're going to do that? Is that a strategy broken down into tactics that is integrated with the goals that you've set? The integrity game is a 10-point model that invites people to answer questions about themselves,